My father was from here. He was born here. He lived here in a place with his light, his colors, his nature. The iron is a material that it had been worked here in our country since the 10th century. And the industries were around the iron, so he started to feel that it was a possibility of doing something new, different, and at the same time related with his own place. The very first moment we saw this old farmhouse, my father said to my mother, "Pili, this is the place." He many times talked about this place as his little Basque country. The farmhouse, the forest, the prairies. It was this special place he was looking for doing something that he didn't know what he was going to do. I think the key work is the whole place. I am sure that for my father it was just a place in which there were different work and each one of us can move around as in a forest. All this in relation with the farmhouse. For me, it's the main work of my father. He'd been 15 years working in these restorations. It was not a sculptor, it was a house.
Chillida Leku is the center of Eduardo Chillida. People come here because of the magic of the place. We have been working with Luis Laplace, the architect that has been leading with the restoration. Also, we have the collaboration of Pitudolf. These beautiful gardens, the old farmhouse, the caserío, has been totally respected. Eduardo Chillida was one of the best artists and sculptors in the 20th century. He had a very rich life, full of relationship with other artists and philosophers like Joan Miró, Alexander Calder. Our mission is to bring back all this experience and put them together again. The museum is the center of the life of the estate of Eduardo Chillida. From here to the world, that's the idea.
The Calm of the Winds was a real special place for my father, but before being the Calm of the Winds. It was the place where he go to see the waves, the horizon, where the waves come from. Since he was a little child, he wanted a special place for the people of the city to make your focus in what it is, because you can see the cliffs, you can see the waves, you can see the nature, but at the same time you have something that makes you focus in this place. On a sculpture, you cannot only see it, you must hear it, you must see it from different places, you must feel it, you must touch the material. So all these kind of senses is what we have here. We have the senses of the work, the senses of the garden, of the nature, how things are growing. So this way of seeing with all your senses, have your mind open to see what you want to see.